recording it. Yeah. So, very good. Yeah, Prasad is a new candidate. He has come for not for this, say, our freshers recruitment. He is going for NAB FID, a higher post. Then we have Xiomi. Xiomi is your name, Pravalika?
सर
Xiomi.
ऐश्वर्या सर.
Aishwarya. Acha, acha, ठीक है.
Yes sir,
Oh,
same sir.
Aishwarya comes in different names. So nice.
No, sir. I will change now sir.
No problem. No, no. Let it be like that. No problem. I have no
Okay
problem
sir.
because today I am expecting one new candidate to join us. So I thought she has come. I mean, she is going for FX trading, foreign exchange trading. So I thought she has come. Doesn't matter. Now we have now here with us UBI Federal Bank. This thing. Yesterday, I think we were studying on that. We were studying on that. What is that? Abbreviations. Yesterday, we were studying on abbreviations. So maybe we will continue that and complete it. In the meantime, before going for that, Prasad, can you tell us about yourself? Can you talk to us about yourself, Prasad?
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Prasad Joshi, and I have completed my CS, LLB, and LLM. Currently, I'm working in ICICI Bank as compliance manager, and now I have cleared the exam of NAPFID Senior Analyst post of compliance manager only, and the interview of that post is on 16th April.
Acha, very good. Don't worry, you have just now come. I will send you some materials which I give for my freshers. But what you need is only the material relating to compliance, mainly.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Prasad,
Correct.
yeah. So for that, what I will do, I will give you, say, one material known as CTDI magazine
Okay,
and
sir.
the banking update magazine. In these two magazines, you will have to go through from, say, latest to at least September. If you go through them, you will come across what are the recent changes, if any, introduced by them, so that they will be asking those details in the interview. However, much of it will be based on your present job experience with ICICI Bank. So that's what it is. 1 minute. Mr. I think you need only now. What is that? CTDI. 1 minute. 1 minute. I will give you CTDI. CTDI magazine. Yeah. CTDI magazine up to March 2024. Mr. Prasad, your number is 89994. 89994.
460-799,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, 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 yeah. I am not telling it fully. I know, I know. Doesn't matter
Yes,
because
sir.
it's,
Yes.
yeah, doesn't matter. It's being recorded. Nobody will call you. Even if anybody calls you, just ignore them. That's all. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I have given you CTDI now. I have to give you the banking update. The banking update. The banking update. Mm, Yeah, I am giving you the link for the banking update also, Mr. Prasad. Yeah, these two will do for you now. I suggest you can go out of this group now, because we are going to discuss basic banking points. If you are interested, you can also stay on. And because you are present here, I would like to use your presence for telling about it to our other new candidate, Faustina and Subiksha also. So you be with us for at least 10-15 minutes more, Mr. Prasad.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, can you, um, Faustina and Subiksha, one of the important questions they ask in Federal Bank campus recruitment is that about what do you know about KYC? Why KYC is done? How KYC is done? And like that. So this is a very important question. So please listen to the answers being given by our Prasad, because he has got rich experience in that line. And now let me ask you, Mr. Prasad. Mr. Prasad,
Yes, sir.
so you are with ICICI since when, sir?
Sir, I'm with ICICI since July 2022.
Very good. Prior to that, what were you? Were you a normal lawyer, or you were working for some company?
So I was working in scheduled cooperative bank, uh,
In which
which was
state?
based at my it was in the Maharashtra, sir.
Maharashtra. Good. Right now you are in Mumbai.
Yes, sir. I'm in Mumbai right now.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Now, can you please tell us what is meant by KYC? Where it is being implemented? How it is being implemented?
Sir, KYC means know your customer. It is implemented by Reserve Bank of India as per RBI Know Your Customer Master Direction 2016. As per that master direction, whenever any customer comes to bank for account opening, he should be assessed for the MLCFT related risk. The customer due diligence should be done. His identity should be assessed. His address should be checked, and based on that, the risk assessment should be done. Whether that customer is low risk customer, medium risk customer, high risk customer, and based on that, the account may be opened. The whenever the account will be opened, the KYC is done, and on periodic basis as well. KYC also needs to be done. For let's say for low risk customer, it needs to be done in 10 years. For medium risk, it is done in 8 years, and for low risk, for high risk, it is done in 2 years. Sir.
Good. You told this correctly. Now let me put subsidiary questions which will make our candidates understand what you are mentioning. Now, please tell me, is KYC adopted only in respect of our banking or in any other areas of our common life?
Sir, it is adopted in general as well, sir. It is in the insurance sector, it is in the pension sector, it is adopted by the SEBI, and in general as well. Whenever any entity engages with the new person, they generally first understand who is that person, and that's how the association with that customer initiated.
Exactly. That's true. So it is a must. Now, can you tell me what are the documents that can satisfy KYC requirements while opening bank accounts?
So there are some fundamental documents that will be required, sir, for so for identity proof, we generally take the identity documents like passport, PAN card, driving license, Aadhaar card, etc.
I don't know.
We
You
also
tell the
assess
names of other two cards also. Maybe Faustina, you know
that
what are
is
the other two cards? Oh, just a minute.
Population register card and
Yeah,
Manrega.
correct. Good. Mandrega card, and the other one we call it as voter identity. Hello. Maybe in your state you are calling as population register. In Tamil Nadu we call it as voter ID. Good. Very good. So this is one of the document. Then for address proof, which type of document is insisted upon for compliance?
So for address proof, we can take driving license,
Hmm.
passport,
Hmm.
uh, Aadhaar card.
Hmm.
If suppose that kind of documents are not available, in that case, the latest electricity bill, telephone
Hmm.
bill can be
Hmm.
taken. But in that
Hmm.
case, the permanent document should be taken within some period, which is adopted by that bank. In case of ICICI Bank, if suppose electricity bill is taken, then we give around 3 to 6 months to customer to submit permanent document like a driving
Aadhaar card.
license or
Aadhaar card.
Aadhaar card or that kind of documents.
Very good. Excellent. Now, supposing a partnership company comes for opening of an account, what kind of extra formalities need to be fulfilled?
Uh, yes, sir. So in case of partnership uh, form comes for the account opening. In that case, the first and foremost document is partnership deed. That should be registered one with the state registrar. In that, the names of all the partners is mentioned, and so that accordingly the ID proof and address proof of that partners also needs to be taken. The Along with that, for partnership, the certificate which is given under Shop and Establishment Act in Maharashtra may also be submitted with the bank, or if suppose that certificate is not available, the Udyam registration may also be shared if available.
But you are not mentioning about the individual identity. For example, your Aadhaar card and all also must be taken for partners, is it not?
Yes, sir. For partners, that needs to be taken. The ID proof and address proof of partners should be taken for from that for opening the account of partnership firm.
Good. Should the firm be a registered, registered one, or it can be unregistered also?
As per Partnership Act 1932, the registration is not mandatory, sir. But in Maharashtra, as per state amendment, they have made it mandatory to register the partnership firm. So in Maharashtra, yeah, the registration is compulsory. For other than Maharashtra, the registration is not mandatory, sir.
Yes, Mr. Prasad, what is the stamp duty on which the partnership deed is taken? Is it similar to agreement or something more than that?
Sir, I mean, I'm actually not very sure about that, but it should be equivalent to agreement, sir.
What is the value stamp duty for agreement in our Maharashtra state?
Sir, I think it is 500 rupees, sir. Initially,
You
it was 100, but recently it has been changed. And for general agreement, it has made 500 rupees.
so please don't use the word I think in interviews. We should not use words like I think, maybe, can be. These are very not strong words. And if you use not so strong words, we will be given less marks. So I know what you say is right. Fine. It's only 500 rupees or so. Good. Now, please come
Okay,
to
sir.
the next type of customer about limited companies. Can you throw some light on what are the different types of limited companies that are there and how do you go about fulfilling KYC formalities? Faustina and Subiksha, please note down these points and watch this video again to take down further again. Because this is, of course, this much they may not ask you in your interview, But for your information, yes, Mr. Prasad, about limited companies.
Yes, sir. So, there are multiple types of limited companies, sir, which are registered in Companies Act 2013. So, one type of company is private limited company, in which minimum two shareholders should be there, and maximum 200 shareholders can be there in that kind of company. The other type of company is public limited company, in which minimum seven shareholders should be there in that company, and for the maximum limit there is no limit as such in the company, that n number of shareholders can be there in that kind of company. There is in Companies Act 2013, one new type of company has been introduced, that is one person company, that is called OPC company. In that company only one person will be there as a shareholder of that company. So, if we talk about KYC requirement for the company, in that case, we need to see it in we need to divide it in two things: the KYC of company and the KYC of the beneficial owner. If we will see the KYC of the company, in that case, we should take the basic documents of the company, like memorandum of association, that is MOA, article of association, that is AOA, the board resolution to open the account. The In that board resolution, there should be mentioning of the authorized person who will operate that account. So that this kind of documents should be taken in that case. uh, for the beneficial owners of the company, we should take the identity and address proof of the beneficial owner. We should do the KYC of beneficial owner as we do for the account opening of the individual. So when we open the company's account, we should do the KYC of company and beneficial owner both.
Correct. Now, yeah, you told about the Companies Act and all that. Resolution also you mentioned, um, very correct. And now, um, that is this is about these are the documents to be taken. Yeah. Now we will go to the next level of question. What are the accounts which are considered low risk accounts? Which type of accounts are considered as low risk accounts or low risk
Yes, sir.
customers? Low risk customers.
Low So the risk of customer may be defined based on various parameters, sir. The parameters might be the geography of that customer, the business which that customer is undertaking, what is the source of fund of that through which that account will be funded, uh, and the transactions which that customer is doing, etc. So, if based on if suppose any customer is from a sanctioned country, then in that case, that customer will be treated as high risk customer.
You mean sanction country means which country are you telling?
So, sanctioned countries are defined by various or international organizations. So, like FATF designates some countries as sanctioned countries. OFAC is there, which defines their set of countries as a sanctioned countries. So, if suppose the customer is from that set of countries, then the organization should take extra care while opening that kind of accounts, and the the account will be treated as high risk. The customer will be treated as high risk customer in
No, no,
that case.
you no, you should tell the names of countries. However, for the question I asked, you have started giving not so direct answer. The question I asked was, what are the accounts which are considered low risk? The better answer could have been,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
now,
will tell that,
yeah, please
sir.
try, tell.
So salaried account will in general be treated as low risk account. Then if suppose any person is doing sole proprietorship business, then that also can be treated as low risk account.
Then pension accounts.
pension accounts.
Yeah. These are normally considered as where the transactions are not heavy as compared to the salary or the pension the person is receiving. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Could you follow? Yeah, that is okay. So that is
Yes, sir.
a low risk customer. Normally, savings account. Are we classifying current account, proprietor account also as low risk? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. And that I think proprietor accounts where the transactions are not heavy that way, and the nature of transactions are not creating any suspicion. That's okay. Fine. Kindly go to the next one. Medium risk customer. Hello. Can you tell
Yes, sir.
about medium risk customer?
Mm, so means I'm not actually getting means which customer can be covered in medium or
Acha, acha.
high risk, but I can take.
Wait. I will take from our Aishwarya. Aishwarya, can you tell me who are all medium risk customers?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, real estate authorities.
Real estate account and all is a high risk, madam. Madam,
Yes, sir.
real
Yes,
estate
sir.
is high risk. Uh, Now I am searching here India KYC in banks, different levels of risk of customers. Yeah. I am showing you, just a minute, I am showing you that page. Aishwarya, can you read this on the screen?
Yes, sir. Still loading, sir.
Screen is not visible.
It is still loading, sir.
Acha, oh, 1 minute. Let me try again. Yeah. Now I think it would have come to you.
No, sir.
It's not coming, acha. Then we will go to Faustina. Faustina, is the screen visible for you?
Yes, sir.
Can you read this one? In India,
Yes, in India, banks categorize customers into low, medium, and high risk profiles for know your customer purposes, influencing the frequency of re-KYC updates. High risk customers require re-KYC every 2 years, medium risk every 8 years, and low risk every 10 years. This system aims to manage potential financial crime risk and comply with regulations. Here's
hmm, here
risk
is
levels
a
and
hmm,
Here's some more detailed breakdown. Risk levels and re-KYC frequency. High risk customers. These customers who may engage in high value transactions or operate in sectors with higher fraud risk need to update their KYC information every 2 years. Medium risk customers. This category includes business or individuals with moderate transaction volumes and a moderate risk of potential misuse of the banking system. They require re-KYC updates every 8 years.
hmm,
Low risk customers,
yeah,
individuals with minimal financial activity, such as retirees or those with low transaction volumes, are classified as low risk and need to update their KYC every 10 years.
yeah. Next, factors
Factors
determine.
determine
Please read.
determining risk level, nature of business, the type of business a customer operates can influence their risk profile, with certain industries being considered higher risk. Transaction volume and value. High transaction volumes and high value transactions can increase the likelihood of suspicious activity, leading to a higher risk rating. Customer's background and history. A customer's past financial dealings and any flags related to potential risk can also impact their risk classification. Geographic location. The location of a customer's business or residence can be a factor in assessing their risk profile, as some areas may be associated with higher risk of fraud or financial crime. Re-KYC process. Re-KYC updates involve a thorough review of the customer's information, including verifying their identity, address, and any other relevant details. This process helps banks ensure that their customer base remains compliant with KYC regulations and that they are aware of any potential changes in a customer's risk profile. Importance of KYC. Preventing financial crimes. KYC helps banks identify and prevent money laundering, terrorism, financing, and other financial crimes. Protecting customers. KYC measures help protect customers from identity theft and fraud. Regulatory compliance. Banks are required to comply with KYC regulations set by regulatory bodies like the Reserve Bank of India and the Financial Action Task Force.
Yeah, I think this must be okay. Now, Faustina, please read this only again. Importance of KYC.
Yes, sir. Importance of KYC. Preventing financial crimes. KYC helps banks identify and prevent money laundering, terrorism financing, and other financial crimes. Protecting customers. KYC measures helps protect customers from identity theft and fraud. Regulatory compliance. Banks are required to comply with KYC regulations set by regulatory bodies like the Reserve Bank of India and the Financial Action Task Force.
Very good. Now, Mr. Prasad.
Yes,
Prasad,
sir.
you are there. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Can you speak some points on Financial Action Task Force? This is only high level question required for you, but knowledge sake for the freshers. Financial Action Task Force. Do you have any idea about it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, Financial Action Task Force is intergovernmental body constituted in, I think, 1980s uh, to regulate to prevent the activities of money laundering and terrorist financing.
Mhm.
FATF has introduced many guidelines to prevent these activities, and due to the FATF initiative, in many countries, the Money Laundering Act has been introduced. In
Mhm.
India as well, the Money Laundering Act is implemented in year 2002. It is based on the FATF guidelines only.
Mm.
So
Exactly.
I know
Now,
that's much about FATF.
yeah, Prasad, I suggest you are very well thorough with this, but still, now please tell me, Prasad, um, say about KYC. We are in KYC, anti-money laundering. Yeah, please tell us something about re-KYC. Either you should tell or our Aishwarya must be able to tell that because she is working in another bank now. Prasad, can you tell me about what is a re-KYC, how it is done? And I think there is one more concept also, centralized KYC. Do you have any knowledge or ideas about this,
Yes, sir. I
Mr.?
can tell about that.
Yeah.
So, as when the customer is opening account with the bank, the first KYC is done by the customer, but on periodic basis as well. As per RBI master direction, the re-KYC of that customer should be done. The re-KYC is done on periodic basis based on the risk categorization of that customer. So if the risk category of that customer is low, in that case, every 10 years, the re-KYC of that customer should be done. if the risk category of that customer is medium, in that case, every 8 years the KYC should be done for that customer, and in case of high risk customer, the re-KYC should be done in every 2 years. Apart from this periodicity, the KYC may also needs to be done if suppose the risk categorization of that customer is changed due to change in geography of that customer. If suppose the source of fund of that customer is changing, or if the transactions in that customer is appearing unusual, and some suspicion is appearing in that account, in that case as well, bank may trigger to do re-KYC of that customer. So
How
it
it
may
is
be
done?
based on the
How it?
periodicity.
Now I'm asking how it is done. Is it that the customer has to visit the branch, or it can be done through online?
So there are many modes, sir. If I will tell about ICICI, uh,
Tell only from
customer may.
your bank experience. That will do.
Yes, sir. So in case of ICICI Bank, customer may directly visit to any branch of any branch and do KYC. There is no restriction that he should only go to his own branch. So by physically visiting branch, he can do the re-KYC. He can directly go to the iMobile app of the bank, that is mobile banking app of ICICI Bank, and he can do re-KYC in very in easy manner. Third is by internet banking, he can do the re-KYC. For the NRI customer, the multiple channel has been opened. That is, they can send documents through courier and complete their KYC. One another option is there by sending documents through email IDs. They can complete their KYC if it is pending. So multiple channel has been opened by ICICI Bank to complete re-KYC for their customers.
Good. Very good. You told me these things correctly. Then, are you aware of that centralized KYC? I think it is done in the case of limited companies and all, where there is no need for them to do these KYC formalities every time like that. Do you have any idea about it? Centralized KYC. Now, before
Yes, sir.
that, now 1 minute. Before that, let us complete this re-KYC. Re-KYC, we have already seen high risk, low risk, medium risk, and all that. If the re-KYC is done like this, are you seeing on the screen now? Self-declaration. Faustina, you are seeing self-declaration on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, can you read from here, Faustina? Self-declaration.
Yes, sir. Self-declaration. If there are no changes in KYC information, a self-declaration from the customer may be sufficient to complete the re-KYC process. Who needs to re-KYC? Individual customers. Re-KYC is required for all individual customers, including NRIs, PIOs, and OCIs. Minor account holders. Once minor account holders reach the age of majority, they need to update their KYC. NRI accounts. Re-KYC may be required for NRIs who open new accounts or convert existing accounts.
Yeah, this is the thing. These are the circumstances in which it is to be done. And this is your ICICI Bank comprehensive guide for NRI accounts and all that. What are the documents to be given? Photograph, valid passport, valid work permit, PIO, then duly filled in RKYC form, address proof, permanent account number card in the absence of PAN card, form 60, like this. Very good. So these are the conditions that is done. So I think we have done thoroughly under KYC. We have also done about re-KYC. What is that centralized KYC? Any idea? Aishwarya, you have any idea about centralized
Yes, sir.
KYC? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
tell me.
Sir, it's a central database CKYC is central database which stores all the information about the KYC information about the client. After completion of if the customer opening the account through biometric,
Yeah,
that
tell me.
particular bank, one bank will generate the CKYC number. It is 14-digit number. If the customer has that 14-digit of CKYC number, then the customer willing to open an account in another bank, he need not provide all the information from the scratch. Rather, he can give the CKYC number and open an account.
Acha.
So it's just a database which stores all the information about the client, KYC information about the clients.
Very good. Here I am seeing something centralized KYC. Centralized KYC registry. What is it? How is it working? Subiksha, you are there. Are you able to see it online?
Yes, sir.
Please read. What happened? Your internet is very weak. Where are you staying, Subiksha?
In hostel, sir.
In which city?
Tanjore.
என்னம்மா தஞ்சாவூர்ல அவ்வளவு பவரா இருக்கா? நான் தான் அன்னைக்கே சொன்னேன் இல்ல ஒரு ஏர்டெல் வாங்குன்னு.
Yes, sir. I'm trying, sir.
ட்ரையிங் என்னம்மா ட்ரையிங்? உங்ககிட்ட ஆதார் கார்டு எல்லாம் இருக்கா இல்லையா? வீட்டுல இருக்குதா?
Yes, sir. வீட்ல இருக்கு, sir.
வீடு எவ்வளவு தூரம்?
வீடு
என்னம்மா?
6 hours. 6.5
ஐயோ
hours ஆயிரும், sir.
அம்மாடி முடியாது. அப்ப கஷ்டமாச்சே. அப்ப வாங்குறது கஷ்டம். அப்படின்னா ஒண்ணு பண்ணு, உன் ஃப்ரெண்டை யாரையான ஆதார் கார்டு இருக்கிறவங்க கிட்ட சொல்லி ஒரு ஒரு ஏர்டெல் வாங்கி தர சொல்லிட்டு ப்ரீபெய்டு அதை வச்சு நீ பண்ணலாமா? ஏன்னா அடிக்கடி இப்படி கட்டாச்சுன்னா உனக்கு பிரயோஜனமே இல்லை. யூ won't be able to enjoy learning here. Understand? Or I told you another option. Please make friendship with some girl who can help you with her cell phone. One who has got 2 phones, he can spare one, or so that you can use her mobile data and come through this, or at least ask her to share it to you. Tether panni kodukka sollu. I don't know what you are going to do. What degree are you studying?
MSc, sir.
MSc which subject?
Biotech.
அப்ப பரவாயில்ல, உனக்கு தெரியலனாலும் பரவாயில்ல, படி பார்க்கலாம். The central KYC registry.
The central KYC registry is a centralized repository of KYC documents of customers who avail different services under the financial sector. This has been created with a view to reduce the burden of submitting KYC documents for verification at the instance of commencing a new financial relationship with a new finance company. In this article, we shall have a detailed understanding of the central Know Your Customer registry.
Yeah. Come to this one, centralized KYC registry. Background.
Centralized KYC registry. Background. The central government has been bestowed with authority to frame various types of rules and regulations to curb the growing menace of black money under Section 73 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002. Under this authority, the central government came up with centralized KYC, Know Your Customer, to ensure one KYC for individuals to buy or invest in financial instruments. The Central Registry of Securitization, Asset Reconstruction and Security Interest is the apex body that manages the CKYC registry. What are the main features of the centralized KYC registry? Following are its main features. It is a 14-digit number that is linked with the ID proof. The data of customer is stored safely in an electronic format. The submitted documents are verified with the issuer, and every concerned institution is noticed whenever there is any change in the KYC details. How does it work? As specified above, The centralized Know Your Customer registry is formed to maintain the records of Know Your Customer in the form of central repository and avoids the burden of submitting the KYC documents again for undertaking financial transactions. When KYCs are submitted to the repository entity, which is registered with the Central Registry of Securitization Asset Reconstruction and Security Interest, the reporting shall upload the details with supporting documents on the CKYC portal. A CKYC identifier, a 14-digit number, shall
good.
be given.
Aishwarya told this 14 KYC digit number. Good. 14-digit number. Okay. Aishwarya, is it based on numbers or one also includes alphabets?
No, sir, it's purely number only, sir.
Number only. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Subiksha, please read.
A CKYC identifier, a 14-digit number, shall be given to the registered customer, which can be quoted by them to required financial institutions. As it is a centralized repository, financial institutions have access to KYC records. Therefore, you won't be required to submit KYC documents for a financial transaction if registered. The reporting entity shall search and download the KYC details with the help of the CKYC identifier by entering a valid ID type and number. Therefore, it is evident that with the assistance of the reporting entities, the central Know Your Customer registry functions and fosters the objective to minimize the burden of documentation and ease of financial transactions. If you are a potential stock market or mutual funds investor, then you would undergo this process. When you approach a fund house with an intent to invest, you will be required to fill KYC form and submit the required documents. When you go to invest in another mutual fund house, then this time you won't be required to submit the documents. Then the mutual funds house can avail of the documents by submitting the KYC number. What are the types of CKYC accounts? There are 4 types of CKYC accounts. Normal account. A normal account is opened when you provide some official documents as identity proof. These documents include PAN card, Aadhaar card, passport, driving license, voter ID, and Manrega job card.
Manrega
job card.
Actually, there should be one Manrega. I don't know why. Continue. Simplified
measures account. This form of account can be opened on submitting other officially valid documents. This type of account should have the prefix L to it.
That is small account. Yeah. Continue. These type of accounts.
Small account. These type of accounts can be opened by providing a self-attested photograph and signed application. The KYC identifier for these accounts will have a prefix S to it.
Okay, continue. OTP.
OTP-based eKYC account. This account can be opened if you provide a photograph with an Aadhaar PDF file downloaded from the UIDAI website.
Okay. What are the advantages of central KYC registry?
The advantages are mentioned below. With the help of Central Know Your Customer registry, financial companies can easily verify the documents. The investors are not required to submit KYC documents again and again. This means that once you have filled the KYC form and submitted the required documents, when you go to invest in another mutual fund house, you won't be required to submit the documents again. Investors shall have access to update their details on the Central Know Your Customer registry. One can use the CKYC number at the time of buying or investing in financial instruments. How can financial institutions register with the Central KYC registry? The below mentioned steps should be followed to register with CKYC. Visit the official website of CKYC. Select register a new financial institution. Enter admin details. enter the details of the financial institution, disclose the details of the regulating body that you are registered with. A minimum of 2 DSC is required.
Two
Submit the
DSC.
financial.
Two DSC. Aishwarya, what is this DSC? Minimum of 2 DSC is required. Prasad, any idea what is DSC? Yeah,
Sir, it
minimum.
might be digital signature certificates.
Oh, digital signature certificate. Okay, we will go ahead. Yeah, continue. Submit.
Submit the financial institution registration form with required documents. Once you submit the form, the system generates a temporary reference number and the Central Registry of Securitization, Asset Reconstruction and Security Interest shall verify your application, and if found correct, it will approve it.
Very good. Legal entities now under centralized KYC. Now I
The
request
central
1 minute. I request say Prasad ji, please read this. Legal entities.
Yes, sir. Legal entities now under centralized KYC. The central bank recently extended the applicability of the CKYC registry to legal entities from individual account from 1st April onwards. RBI stated that the central registry is fully or operational for individual customers, and it has been decided to extend it to legal entities now. It further
Legal
stated that
entity. Legal entity means partnership firm, then limited company, like that. Okay, continue.
It further stated that the regulated entities would be required to upload the KYC data pertaining to accounts of legal entities opened on or after 1st April 2021 to the Central Know Your Customer Registry in terms of Rule 9, Sub-Rule 1A of the Prevention of Money Laundering Rules. Regulated entities are
Prasad, for you, this information will be of use from your angle, compliance angle. Rule number 9(1)A of Prevention of Money Laundering Rules. Now continue.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Regulated
Regulated
entity. Yes. Regulated entities are required to make sure, in case of accounts of legal entities opened before the above mentioned date, that the KYC records are uploaded to the central KYC registry during periodic updation or earlier. RBI further added that regulated entities shall upload the KYC data of accounts of individual opened before 1st January 2017 at the time of updation to ensure that all existing records are uploaded on CKYCR.
conclusion.
Conclusion. Centralized KYC registry is one of those reforms that is expected to make convenient and faster documentation process. The pileup of paperwork which was needed earlier for initiating financial transaction has been reduced.
Very good. Thank you. I am giving this link of this page. I found this very important. So I am giving it. Yeah. So this is a very important one. You can download and read it afterwards. I am giving it also in our CBI ZBO. CBI ZBO. You can download that and then read it. Yeah. See, actually, Mr. Prasad is the person who is dealing with KYC compliance and all. Mr. Prasad, what are the compliance requirements you have to do as a banker? Should you submit some periodical statements to Reserve Bank of India or any other authority? Banks, what are the things they should do periodically?
So currently I am handling with the compliance of SEBI, sir. So on periodic basis, that is on half yearly basis, we need to submit the compliance certificate with the SEBI. And apart from that, the legal certificate should also be submitted to the central legal team and secretarial certificate should also be submitted to SEBI, and one ICFOR certificate is there that is submitted on the quarterly basis to the finance department of our bank, sir. So four certificates which currently is being handled by me.
That means you are talking about particulars regarding your bank, ICICI Bank. Am I right?
Right, sir.
Or are they the documents relating to customers? No. It is relating to your own bank details which you are supposed to submit to SEBI, because ICICI
Yes,
being
sir.
a say
Listed company.
listed company. Good. That is very nice. So you have been good enough to share so many ideas on this. Now we will conclude by talking a few more minutes on money laundering and what is anti money laundering. And do you have any work in connection with that applying of anti money laundering and all? How it is being insisted upon in bank branches? Because now and then we are getting information in the newspapers stating that this bank has been penalized, that bank has been penalized, like that. So, can you throw some light on this? I think
Yes, sir.
even our City Union Bank was put into some problems a few days back. ICICI comes quite often now and then, like many other banks. Can you throw some light on this?
Sure, sir. So as the KYC requirement which is implemented by RBI, the genesis of that is coming from Money Laundering Act 2002. So means the KYC is the first and foremost thing which needs to be done by branches of the bank to deal with the money laundering activity and terrorist financing activities. As if suppose we understand our customer and we understand the source of fund of that account, in that case we can lower the chances of money laundering and terrorist financing. Okay, so from account opening perspective and periodic checking perspective, the KYC is done as per that from that perspective. Also, in case suppose in any account the very high amount of transactions are means many big amount of deposits are being done, suppose of 10 lakh or more. In that case, as per Money Laundering Act, banks need to file STR, means that means suspicious transaction report with the FIU-IND, that is Financial Intelligence Unit of India, which deals with money laundering activities uh, as per Money Laundering Act 2002. In case many transactions of cash is happening in the account, which is appearing to be as suspicious. In that case, CTR, cash transaction report, also needs to be submitted. If the account is of NPO, means not for profit organization, and the activities of suspicions of money laundering or terrorist financing is appearing in that account, in that case one certificate is there which needs to be submitted with FIU-IND, and in case of counterfeiting, notes or coins are there. In that case also one certificate needs to be submitted with the FIU-IND. So these kinds of reports, it also needs to be submitted to the regulator on the case-to-case basis when these kind of actions are happened in the account.
Okay, very good. Excellent. So thank you. Now I am introducing you about this one. This is this is India Banking Frontline. This is a document which is being given every day, and yeah, why it is appearing so low? I mean, it doesn't matter. Now, are you able to, Faustina? Are you able to see economy and finance banking frontline? No.
No, sir.
Okay. Now I am showing it to you. So I will stop our discussion on KYC, re-KYC, CKYC. All these are important ones. I have never discussed this much in detail, and today we could do it because of the presence of Mr. Prasad, who is really dealing with that